I was born and raised here in San Francisco. I grew up, most of my childhood was in the Mission, and I just feel like home.
My favorite place in San Francisco is Golden Gate Park, and I do go down to the A's Memorial Grove. It's important to me because I lost friends during that period of time.
I lived on Hayton Central, and I'd often just walk over the hill and walk up to Corona Heights just to get a look out on the city, feel away from whatever stresses or pressures I had.
James was a partner of mine. In December 2013, he called me. He was in the hospital. He had fluid on his lungs. At that point, we was not actually seeing each other, but we were still talking to each other.
In the summer of 2004, I got very ill, night sweats, lost a lot of weight, had swollen lymph nodes, fatigue, the whole thing. And the doctor, to her credit, said, "Oh, could you be at risk for HIV?" And I just lied and I said no, because the stigma seemed way too much to take on.
I got tested because I took a break from my ex-boyfriend, and we were back together, and I wasn't sure if he was with other people. 2 days later, it came back positive. It was pretty emotional when they first told me.
I started pulling back from my friends because I felt like I had this secret. Same with my family, who I'm very close to.
I just thought that they would think that I was like a slut or something, and I didn't want them to see me as that.
I went down to his job the next week. It was a lady sitting at his desk, and she told me that his funeral was that past Saturday, and it just broke my heart, and I miss him dearly.
And then in 2006, I wound up getting diagnosed with testicular cancer. My doctor told me I needed to come out with my status to my family. He said, "You won't survive this carrying a secret like that."
My mom hugged me, and we cried for a long time. And she just said that it's okay.
My mom was angry, but not because of the HIV, but that I had hidden it for 2.5 years.
James was one of those things that I never got over, It was kind of hard to just let people in on that. I would isolate a lot. When I first found out about the foundation, I seen a little pamphlet or a palm card about Black Brothers Esteem and Stonewall groups, and I started going to a group. I felt comfortable talking about stuff that I probably wouldn't talk about at different other type of meetings.
My mom, she found help for herself, and her therapist was the one that told her about the foundation. My mom started going to the Latino programs, and she kept telling me about it and how awesome it was. Until one day I was like, fine, I'll go with you. The diversity made me feel more comfortable.
I thought it was revolutionary. They had big open windows. Their whole attitude is about no shame, no stigma.
I've been trying to find a way to reduce alcohol and some substances. Talking to other brothers of Black Brothers Esteem give me a better perspective, move forward in a way that I probably wouldn't have been able to do on my own.
My clinic just gave me the basics, and at the foundation they talk more about all the different kinds of medication and how you have options. They do speak Spanish and English, which helps me a lot.
I started volunteering in the field and just being out about my status. And that's when I decided to go back to school for nursing and become a nurse practitioner specializing in HIV.
I want to take classes, and I want to work along the lines of social worker or therapist maybe. I do want to help my community.
We decided to start the Goodwill team, which is a group of members of Black Brothers of STEAM who go to a facility where a member of BBE is in to let people know that they're not alone. This is very important to me now. I always have to leave people like it's the last time I'm going to see them, And I think it helps me more than it helps them.
I want to help others and be there for others in a way that people were for me as well. So I'm full-time at Magnet, which is part of the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. We welcome anybody who walks through the door, and we treat them with respect, dignity.
I just had 4 years of complete absence. I don't believe I would be able to do it without the support of the foundation. I can't envision life right now without it. I just can't,
I feel like the foundation really made me trust myself. They really helped me finding my inner voice. I feel like it's my family.
I want to be working with the San Francisco AIDS Foundation when we get to zero, and meaning 0 new infections, 0 deaths, 0 stigma, and 0 health disparities.